me? Do you need me? Do you want me? Do you love me?
パのマークのせいろがん、太閤薬品です。
Darkie, why you looking so sad? Go and take a walk or write a song up on your notepad. For what you have, you should be grateful. Why aren't you more glad? You'll keep on killing shit. I'll see you later. Oh, for sure, man. It's been a fat ass minute. It's been feeling right. Hypochondriac to satisfy my room. Got no light at times. Fuck all of the people judging you. Got no right, and neither do I. The sight of new eyes, sight of you cries. Man, it's been a minute. I've been feeling bad. I've been free and I'm enlightened to the fact that I have limited time. I get to spit in these rhymes and lay a shit in your mind. They want my lips intertwined so they can leave me behind. But I will not submit, I will survive. Take a death for rights while you are still alive. To be the bigger man requires that you stand in high. The bigger man, the more time he fall before he dies. There will always be a clown here to fake a smile for you. Running through the town laughing, I despise you too. Oh, did I surprise you, cool? Get up, do I gotta? Why don't you arise, you fool? Look at me, I put a face on. Wow! Look at me, I put a show on when I go. Laugh at the clown in his makeup. How does he feel when he wake up? I don't know and I don't care. I'm unaware of how he feels. Larry staring at him so intently at the fair inside the penny. Dance for the people, dance like you mean it, motherfucker. Everybody beat your pussy to move. They think in their room. How the fuck did we ever put a stick in our moon? It's funny, I'm a cartoon, but keep it realer than a bitch or her nigga that wanna feature. Let me teach you how I deal with these reachers that tryna leech us. Keep the fuck to myself and my spiders. We throw a circus for the good of my health. I think entertaining the purpose of it. Sing along, have a ball when the clowns slip and fall. When the jester get mad, put a gun in his hand. Rest in peace to Robin Williams, here to act forgotten villains. Brightest person, darkest feelings, interfere with Satan's dealings. Yeah, yeah. Oh my fucking god, I don't know the scene.
Shout out to me for producing the song and doing the vocals and mixing the vocals and mixing the song and exporting this. Actually, just shout out to me for everything, okay? The song is over now, so bye.
I take my pills and I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. Love my girl, but she ain't worth the price. She ain't worth the price. No, she ain't worth the price. Fine.
to a wonderful land of candy and jam and ice cream.
I gotta hit that string, you better watch it. With a cat that attack it with a full clip. I got the whip, got the pitch that I keep it undercover. All up in the cup, just to live it up. See this stone cold face, try to knock it. I keep it tight, never walk on the rocket. I got a beat in it, I got a grip in it. I got a beat, got a beat, got a beat, I got the ring full of blink, never dropping. I got a stash for the cash that I owe to my brother. All up in the cup, just to live it up. And got the streets turn cold when I walk it. It's my ghost, no man can stop it. I throw a kick so quick that I leave her in the gutter. Leave her in the gutter, 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 gutter. I know all these things never happen. I'm just a random girl with gentle manners. In my dreams I rock and I rule the Wonderland. Rule the Wonderland, rule the Wonderland, rule the Wonderland, Wonderland, Wonderland. All up in the cut, all up in the cut. I got all up in the cut, all up in the cut. I got all up in the cut, all up in the cut. All up in the cut, I got all up in the cut.
grab the knife, 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 grab the knife.
ain't got my money or my buzz, I'm killing you and